What's up? Tyler from Plugged On. I'm here with an album review. This time I'm going to talk about the new album Purgatory from Despised Icon. It's their fifth album. Came out on Nuclear Blast Records and is the follow-up to 2016's Beast. Despised Icon is a deathcore band from Canada, and they've been around for a little bit. You know, they put out a few records and then kind of broke up around 2010 and then came back around 2014, 15, something like that. And now they've been putting out some new music. They do tours every now and then, and I Despised Icon isn't like the best band in the world, but sometimes they're just so fucking heavy that they're just right for the moment, in my opinion. That's kind of how I look at it, and I liked Beast, but it isn't an album that I go back to a lot. There's some songs on there, especially the title track's just nasty. And the thing about Despised Icon is they are also a kind of more technical band, especially on the drumming side. But then, of course, they have the two vocalists in Steve and Alex. And I think that's an interesting dynamic that they pull off a lot. And it can work, for sure. And the thing is, too, is that this band just gets so nasty. And they really like pulling the pig squeals out. And it's like, man, that's the thing with this album and even their last one is like, the time has passed a little bit with that genre, but if you just go for it, fuck it, why not? It could work, and at times it really does work. And I think this album is all right. It doesn't blow me away, but there's a few tracks on here that I do enjoy. First of all, the title track is just probably the best song potentially on this record, and to me, every time, even that opening riff with the palm mute pattern, just and then the blast beats come in, it's like, all right, let's fucking go, boy, because it's just it something about it, just the way the build up to that just feels really good. But then, man, you want to talk about just an ass beater of a song, especially towards the end. You got some weird shit going on the guitar, and just it is heavy, it's drawn out, but that's the thing, to me, it gets slower and slower every time, and it's like, fuck yeah, let's go. I like this a lot, just because of the heaviness. And sometimes heavy can get you places, but sometimes you need a little bit more than heaviness, but I think in this case it works. Some other standout tracks for me are Slow Burning, Snake in the Grass, once again, or just some heavy songs with some cool riffs to them. And then once again, I mean, the drumming in this band's just fucking insane, especially when I start doing blast beats. It's like, how is that even humanly possible to do? And it can really work sometimes. And then you get Moving On, which I think is one of the more interesting songs on here. I think it's the longest song, and then also it's the most melodic song. There's a little bit of symphonic orchestration in this song. It's got some really cool melodic guitar riffs, some cool vocal hooks, and I was like, you know what, I can really get behind this song, and I'm, it came at a good time in the album where I feel like, it was just fucking balls to the wall energy and in your face the whole time, and then you get something a little bit more peeled back, which I liked a lot. But then after that, the last few tracks, to me, I mean, they're fine on their own, but they don't, I couldn't tell you how many of them go, to be honest with you, right now. And that's the thing with this album. It's just, it starts to sound a little bit too much of the same to me. There's not a whole lot outside of a couple tracks that I talked about that I can personally get behind and go, this is fucking cool. This is different for Despised Icon or something like that. It's them doing them, and if you like that, I think you'll like this album. But if they've never impressed you before, there's nothing here for you, in my opinion. So that's it. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. It's a fun album to listen to, but I think it gets a little tiring after a while as well. Let me know what you think of Purgatory from Despised Icon. Thanks for listening or watching. See you later.